That's what I'm gonna address.
Good, Anakin, good. Kill him.
This is where the fun begins.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Are we starting yet?
Testing.
Yanked out mid-conversation. I was like, whoop.
What's going on? Can you guys hear me? I've been having some technical difficulties.
We were worried if you were hearing us. You were in so deep thought back there. I kept going, GJ, and you're just...
No, because I actually couldn't get everything going today for some reason. I had my mic wasn't working, my camera was, I guess because we haven't been on for like 2 weeks.
That's what I said. It's been 2 weeks. You got to kick the dust off that thing.
Yeah, it's actually but before we get into it, welcome back, guys, to another episode Sitcast podcast. Damn, I don't even know what to say anymore. I am so done.
You are out of it, brother. You are out of it.
I am so done, guys. I'm so done. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great evening. And
until the storm kicks in, it's coming my way.
Oh, it is?
Well, yeah. We live on the coast, and that thing's coming from Florida. About an hour and a half. I was telling Flex.
The hurricane? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a tropical storm.
PJ and I will be getting it around Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
To be honest, man, we've been getting a lot of rain, so it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah. By the time it hits us, it's really weak. So
by the time it hit us, it'll be like, oh man, this rain's been going on for 2 weeks now.
Exactly.
Because it's weird where it's hitting us. It comes off land, hits the water, and then just takes a 180 and comes straight back at us.
Yeah,
but it won't be too bad.
But yeah, it's I guess you could say it's good to be back. I know it's been a minute. I'll apologize for everyone Sitcast. Apologize that we haven't been on. I think you know what it is when how long we've been doing this, Sean? A couple of years now.
You've been doing it way longer than me. November's 3 years for me. So
yeah, it was still a long time, man. And
honestly, 3 years. And you've been doing it longer, so sometimes we need a break.
Yeah, we need a break. I mean, I've been on YouTube for quite some time, and obviously, real life gets in the way, which is normal for any channel or any channel that's not even doing this full time. We're not doing this full time. We're doing this for fun. Shocker.
Yeah.
We don't get paid for this, guys.
Wait a minute. You mean you're not getting paid?
If anything, I'm paying. If anything, we're paying more because we got to put the StreamYard and do this and that. T-shirts, which by the way, guys, honestly, some people may not like me. I get it, but everyone loves Sean. Please. Don't have to support me. Support Sean and his work, man. Honestly, this guy worked his butt off to make some really cool Sitcast t-shirts. And it'll be really nice and it'll be really cool if anyone in the chat.
Maybe they don't like the designs. That's why they're not buying it. We got to come up with some new ones.
Maybe
I gotta get some new ones. Maybe if I make them acolyte, people will love it.
Oh no! I think that then I think we go into the negative subscriber point here, but yeah. Please check out the. By the way, I'm actually not even on Google Chrome. I'm using Microsoft Internet Explorer. Hopefully, I have my stuff here. Yeah, please check out sitcast.com. Please check out the Sith merch that Sean Solo himself has designed. So yeah. Also, just want to say shout out to Flex. He's back with us here on Wednesday night to talk Star Wars. Flex, what's
Yes.
up, bro, man?
Always good to be home, brother. Always good to be home.
Yeah,
That's it.
and you know what? I really appreciate the love and support you have been giving us in the past, couple years, but also the past couple weeks.
When you get my
I
nasty text, what do you mean you're not going to be on tonight?
no, it's just
yeah.
it's nice to hear because sometimes like we don't know if we're doing anything right here in Setcast. We're just here having fun, and we don't know if people like the channel or
Everybody
but
loves this channel, brother. Everybody loves this channel.
but kind of glad that to like hear like to hear your support for us. So
Last
honestly,
week was rough, though. Last week was rough because you guys open up the week right on Wednesdays.
I know.
Oh, and we closed it on Sundays. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened yesterday. All the moons must have been aligned, but you
Yeah, I
guys,
know.
were
I
off.
know.
Hyperdrive on Thursday was off. Spice Runners on Friday was off. Collection Wars on Saturday was off, and we had to cancel because Joe and I we lost power because of the storm. So I mean, last week overall was just wow.
Yeah. Radio silence in the community.
Today I'm at work and I'm like going through withdrawals. I'm like, yo, Sithcast better not cancel tonight.
No. And honestly, though, like what Sean said, I think we kind of needed a break, a couple weeks break, especially. And like I said, people that do like the Acolyte, great for you. It's just that like after I think that was a rough 8 weeks for me.
That should wear you out.
Yeah, it literally just because not only that with the Acolyte, it's just kind of like ongoing. And I'll speak for myself. I'm not speaking for Sean or for Flex here. But honestly, though, it's just been kind of like stemming from The Last Jedi. Ever since then, like I remember, and you could even watch my YouTube channel, the transition in terms of I'm doing Star Wars reviews, and then all of a sudden like I start doing Marvel and X-Men reviews because there was like a lull where I just didn't want to, it was really painful. It was let's just say it was a dark time around The Last Jedi, right? Where you kind of see like your hero not being what you envisioned, and then you kind of come around. Mando came out, which really saved the Star Wars universe.
You were putting that lightly too about your hero being not what you envisioned, and just say it. You're watching your hero get pissed on. It's like,
literally, it was. I mean,
that's what it feels like.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sorry, we're gonna go for a quick rant for 5 minutes, and we'll go back to our regular scheduled program here. Just to give you an insight on like maybe the 2 weeks was good for us to kind of take a break. And and then it just was one thing after another. Mandalorian season 1 and 2 was probably what really, and I would say Clone Wars season 7, right when they came back, was one of the highlights, and in terms of the Star Wars universe, the Disney Star Wars universe, and it really rejuvenated my love for Star Wars. Right, I'll always love Star Wars, but I think when you have a lot of bickering back and forth between fans and and even sometimes even channels, right? Like when you go on channels, you'll see like it's divided. One channel loves The Last Jedi or the Acolyte, and another channel hates it, and they're just going at it. And then at some point, these are supposed to be an escape for us, right? We're supposed to come watch Star Wars, enjoy it, just escape the real world problems, and then come back to the real world after watching it for like maybe an hour or two, right? But it's becoming to a point where even watching the shows and the movies was not an escape. It was more of like it was more energy draining.
Yeah. Do you think a lot of that's due to our age too? Because the older we get, the more we like to pick stuff apart. We want to say we're right and they're wrong. I don't know. It's got to be some part of it.
I don't think so, because then I watched Deadpool and Wolverine, and I enjoyed that with my 9-year-old. Yes, I know. I took my 9-year-old to watch an R-rated movie.
Yeah, we've got another question about that.
Yeah, but it was like, why, I'm not saying Marvel is doing, great. I think Deadpool and Wolverine was something that the MCU needed to
they needed that.
That needed bad, right?
That's what Lucasfilm needs.
Yeah.
A hit like that.
A hit like that where it just kind of like gets everyone excited. I mean, look at how much the merch
about it in a positive way.
Yeah.
So let's do a solo too. Let's go and meet Jabba and take the bounty, and dude, you know how cool that would be?
Yeah, there's so many things, and mind you, then obviously, Obi-Wan, the budget there, you could kind of tell Hayden Christensen's wrinkles were showing. I mean, he was a 40-year-old like Padawan. You're like, wait, they couldn't de-age him. And
the
you're
smoking.
Like, and you watch Book of Boba and you see Boba not being a badass like you saw in Mandalorian season 2, Mandalorian season 3 with Jack Black and Lizzo. I was like, what is going on here? And then I mean, Ahsoka was okay, but then it started tapering off towards the end, right? Where it's just like it was going great. We had that episode 5 with Anakin, and then it started like just kind of like fizzling off. Like it like ran out of steam. And then Acolyte comes, and then here we are. We're talking about dissecting it, and honestly, it was so energy draining. Where every week was like, oh, well, the first 2 episodes was okay. We were like, and you watch it. Anything we say here, we're not lying. You can watch the episode where we're like, yeah, that was a pretty good start. I'm not sure about her like coming in and fighting and randomly fighting Jedis. Okay, but then it was an okay episode. It was a good start, and then episode 3, but it just was one thing after another, and then after episode 8, I think. After that episode was done and the series was done, we were like, but then
I think a lot of people were like,
yeah, which is a shame.
We're glad it's over.
It's glad it's over. And honestly, if we didn't have the podcast, I don't think I would have watched it. I
don't think I would have.
And yeah, long story short, I think we needed that 2-week break. It wasn't me and Sean like hating each other. We're like, hey, Sean, I hate you. I don't want to see you for 2 weeks. Yeah,
it's never.
No, it was like literally the Acolyte literally drained me, and I was just like, and that's the title of the episode is giving up. Like, should we give up on Disney Star Wars now? Like, is it getting to the point where? I mean, this is not like what I want to feel after watching Star Wars.
I have an opinion on that, an outlook on it that I have actually learned from the Acolyte. You know? Like we said, I always go into these things as an optimist. I'm trying to find because people start reading into the stuff and the directors and all this, or even before that, just Kenobi, you hear all this hearsay, and there's always a lot of negativity going into it. So the fire's already started before you've even watched it. I'm always like, give it a chance and watch it, you know. And if it stinks, then shame on Disney because it's another failure. And I've always been the one, like, I even thought the Acolyte was going to be the one. I'm like, no, this is going to be it. There's going to be Jedis. Man. It's going to be badass. It's like, and then they kind of went down this different path. And then I want to say about halfway through it, I gave up on Disney Star Wars, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to give it a chance. So we've got Skeleton Crew coming out. They've released some stuff. Was it today or yesterday? They had released some stuff, some photos. I don't know if that's going to be my cup of tea because it's the heroes are going to be a lot of little kids. It's just going to be, it's geared toward a different audience. I think I'm going to give it a chance though, but I think if I don't like it, I'm not going to watch it. Because I don't want to keep watching something just for the show. So I go like, oh, I want to talk about it. But then it starts making me feel bad about the Star Wars universe because I've got this negative thing in my mind, the show that I'm like, if I don't watch it, I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to get in that negative world. I can just go and live in the collecting world and my original trilogy world, my Rogue One world.
Oops.
So I don't think I won't be as nearly as optimistic with the upcoming shows. The one show which flexes, she loves it. It's Andor.
You know what, brother? Acolyte.
Did you go back? Did you go back and watch it?
Yeah. And Acolyte changed my mind forever, man. Andor is the shit.
You're like, Andor's the shit. You're like third best Disney show.
Yep.
But like I said, I'm gonna go into this super just almost neutral. There's not even gonna be a positivity about it. There's not gonna be a negativity about it. I don't know if Skeleton Crew is gonna be my cup of tea. I'm looking forward to Andor season 2 just because it's leading up to Rogue One. And we all love Rogue One. I get it. Andor wasn't everyone's cup of tea. It's slow. It's different. I liked it. I'm into that type of movie, but I definitely think the second season is going to speed up more with the rebellion. And I think it's going to be much better.
Yeah. Agreed.
But I'm going to stay, I'm off the positivity train. I'm into the neutral zone right now. And if I don't like it, I don't think I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. And that's not what I want to hear from another Star Wars fan, right? It's more so, it should be like, oh yeah, I'm excited. Oh, I can't wait. Like, we would, as a Star Wars fan, be excited about a new Star Wars show or movie.
You would think, but the track record's not there. It's just fact.
No. And again, that's why, like I said, we needed that 2 weeks off just so that we could kind of re-energize ourselves to come back and kind of talk Star Wars again. And like Sean said, like I'm in the same mindset where when it comes to shows, well, especially coming from Disney, I'm going to be open-minded, but also kind of like skeptical in a way, right? I'm gonna like have that little doubt in my mind, like, okay, like prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
There you go. There you go.
Right. And I think that's the
granted, these are just our opinions because there are people that like it.
Yeah. And nothing
I think I think a lot of that is generational as well. Like we're a child of the original trilogies, we're born before they were even out. So like we all have different experiences when we go to the theater to see it and playing with the toys and just the lifestyle of it. But I think, with each generation, you're going to have different experience. It's just human nature.
Yeah.
And, I feel, like I said, I try to be positive about it, but I feel as an OT guy, you just didn't have to worry about that back then. You didn't have to worry. It's like, is this going to be any good? Like you went to the theater knowing it was going to be amazing. Yeah. Like you knew before it that it was going to be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's crazy because, and Flex, we're going to get your opinion in just a second, is like, for me, like I was talking to one of my colleagues today and I was talking to him about, he's a big Terminator fan. He's talking to me about like how they can't replicate the first two, right? Like what was so special about them. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like Star Wars, right? And it's just like, what is it? Is it like the new directors or writers, are they trying to like reinvent the wheel instead of just following the same model and success and just kind of like trying to replicate it but telling a different story? Because again, with the Terminator franchise, like, oh my gosh, like how many times are we gonna like bring back John Connor or like save John Connor? It's like okay, it just gets repetitive after a while. And with Star Wars too, it's like with the Acolyte, I mean, it's all about the dark side. And who, like, we're sitcast, we're excited for that show, and then obviously we get what we get. But I just think that, and nothing against, I know we've been harping against Kathleen Kennedy, and I think she's a very successful producer, but she, just like in sports, right? If a coach is not doing well, if a general manager is not doing well, for how many seasons, when do you go up to them and say, hey, listen, it's not working out. You got to go. So why can't we do the same for Kathleen Kennedy? Maybe her vision for Star Wars is not the vision that we all want. And it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with that.
Well said.
Nothing wrong with that. It happens a lot. It happens in sports. Who would have thought that New England Patriots would cut Bill Belichick? But they did. They separated, It just wasn't working out. And and I think we just need a new, fresh take on Star Wars now. I think we just need a changing the guards or whatever the case is, because whatever they're trying to do is not working. It's not getting me excited. Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh my gosh! You know how many freaking movie theaters I went to get a popcorn bucket?
Did you?
Yeah.
You get the Wolverine bucket?
No, I wanted that for experimental purposes, but
Cosplay.
Yeah, you could say that.
Little after hours cosplay.
Yeah.
Honey, I got that Wolverine popcorn bucket.
I added some butter. But the thing too is that butter. But it was so exciting, and I see my kids excited. They're laughing. That's what I want. And like after the movie theaters, like, Dad, I want to get like Wolverine claws. I want to get this. Oh, by the way, and I'm having this conversation. Hey, do you know that Wolverine is this, and in the comics they were this and they were that. And he's like intrigued, but I can't have that conversation in Star Wars. Such a shame, man. They could do better. But don't worry, guys. I know we're harping down a little little negative route here, but we're back. We're back with vengeance. Flex.
We're back. Let's change the tune after we hear Flex's opinion.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think you hit it on the head on every note that you said. I agree 100%. It's just what I don't get is, they came out with Rogue One and they set that bar so high.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why aren't they producing movies at that caliber? It's their movie.
Yeah, let that guy direct everything.
Exactly. Exactly. If you got to build a new dream team, then so be it, man. But I don't know how many more hits they're going to be able to take to sustain.
Yeah.
Honestly, the fan base and them monetarily, it's a business regardless.
I think this last show was a tough hit for him. So, but I really think that this Skeleton Crew is going to be so different. I don't think we're going to be nitpicking apart like, oh, this is going against lore and this and that. I think we're just going to watch it and take it for what it is.
But
this won't be as ridiculed as The Acolyte, I don't think.
I don't think so, just because it's one of those where anything's better than The Acolyte at this point, in my opinion.
Right.
So we get this fresh take. It looks cute. It looks like it's a lot of fun.
And I was reading somewhere, I don't remember where exactly, but they said that there's going to be a lot of cameos in this program. Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also, I think, one of the planets that it's going to be visited upon is Tatooine. So they're expecting cameos there, people that we already recognize. So I hope so.
I hope so. And like I said, I think we just gotta stop reinventing the wheel. I know some directors have said we don't have to follow the George Lucas path.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh no, yes you do, because that was the world he created, right? Why wouldn't you, right? It's like with Marvel. Hey, you know what? Forget Stan Lee. We don't want to follow.
Exactly, right?
It's like, what? Like, he created this universe, right? That you all love. And now you want to go a different route? Like, come on. But I'm hopeful with the Skeleton Crew, and we see images here. And I'm curious, to see who the producer is. I think it's Jon Favreau. It's supposed to happen around the Mandalorian era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, it has that Goonies vibe.
Yeah. Now it's supposed to tie in with either the new stuff or the sequels. I think somehow it's going to tie in.
Yeah. The thing too is that the sequels left a lot of people with a bad taste in their mouth, and I feel like even though these shows are some of these shows are going to be great, it's still leading up to the sequels, right? So. And my question to you, Flex, right, and to Sean in a bit, as good as these shows are, and we're gonna get the Heir to the Empire movie, do you think that will make it better to accept the sequels?
No.
Yeah. No. I think so.
The thing is, out of the sequels, I enjoyed Force Awakens.
Yeah, that's the only one I
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, I was like, I get it. Everyone's like, oh, it's kind of like a revamp of New Hope, and I was fine with that because this was a revamp of New Hope for a new generation,
Yeah.
and they had a good foundation they had started, and naturally had no problem with Ray being a strong female lead. There you go, like wasn't even thought about. Just watched the movie, enjoyed it, and I was like, okay, can't wait for the next one. And then they hit you with a sucker punch on the next one. You had no idea what they were doing. It didn't even feel like the two movies belonged together.
Yeah.
And that's where Disney screwed up. And then,
Yeah.
on and then the third one, they tried to scramble and try to make it right. And by that time it was too far gone.
Yeah, and the thing too is like I feel like the only way for to have Disney course correct itself with Star Wars is honestly finding a way to fix the sequels. And my opinion, like I said, the best way is to make that Luke Skywalker that we saw in The Last Jedi not the real Luke Skywalker. That last Luke Skywalker is a clone of I don't know. That's the only way, and the real Luke Skywalker is stuck in like remember where the universe where Ahsoka and the
World
rest of
between worlds. He's
yeah,
all stuck there.
or stuck there wherever.
Yeah.
And
So you're saying you don't like Puke Skywalker?
no, no. See, and it's just crazy. Like you have comic acids. The sequels don't exist to me in the Star Wars universe. Like it's just like stuff like that. But like I said,
How do
that's
you guys feel though if they said, you know what, let's do a new sequel, a new three movie trilogy of the sequels, like a remake, but done correctly, hopefully.
Well, they kind of are doing it with the Heir to the Empire because if you remember the expanded universe, that was our sequels technically.
Yeah,
So
I'm
now,
fine with them doing anything new because you just can't die on that hill that, oh, the sequels ended Star Wars. It's like, hey, they had a bad two movies if you think about it, because the first one was pretty decent. You had a bad two movies. You just got to put those just like, oh, you got a few bad series. That's not going to ruin Star Wars for me. It's just going to change the way I watch Star Wars, So yeah, if you want to revamp and do a new trilogy, hey, I'm all for it. Just do it right.
yeah. Would you? Yeah, exactly. Flex. Now, would you be like, and in the people in the chat listening and watching, would you guys be accepted? Would you guys accept it more if Disney said, you know what, the sequels that we did is not canon. This is the canon sequels. Like, and then they made like new a new trilogy, a new sequel trilogy. Would you be okay with that, Flex?
If it was Rogue One caliber, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be done right, the real way to do.
All for it.
All for it.
Yeah.
So you would say,
I think most people would be all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Disney, swallow your freaking pride, man.
That's a big
swallow your pride and say,
issue.
hey, I would so support Disney if someone came out, if it was Bob Iger, even Kathleen Kennedy came out and said, hey, you know what? I fucked up. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I fucked up big time. And I hope you accept my apology. We were in a rush to put these movies out because they gave us a time frame. We bought Star Wars for $4 billion. So we had to make money quick. We didn't have a game plan, but now we do. Now we have the resources. We're gonna make the sequel trilogy the way it should be. Hope you guys will like it. And Sean, if they do something like that,
listen, I'm always for give someone another chance.
Yeah.
We weren't perfect growing up. You got to live, and as long as you learn from your mistakes is the key of being an adult and maturing as a person. Like learn from your mistakes, make it better, and everything's good.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now this Frame movie though, is it supposed to be also a trilogy?
They don't know. Actually, to be honest, I don't know if it's even going to be made. I don't think they even have any direction with that movie. Right?
Sounds like the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. And it's crazy too. It's like with the Last Jedi, or not even the Last Jedi, the sequel trilogy. Palpatine won, man. Killed all the Skywalkers.
Yeah.
You know, Ray Palpatine was the last man or woman standing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's no more Skywalkers. They're all dead. So,
yeah.
but yeah, anyways, yeah, guys, but we're back. We're back with a vengeance. And you know, thank you guys for all your support throughout the years, especially you know, the good times and the bad. This being the bad, you know, with the acolyte and stuff.
So now we can focus on collectibles too, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about
Yeah.
over the last 2 weeks. There's a lot of cool stuff that's come out. And
By the way, gentlemen, have you guys received your palps yet?
Mine got delayed because of the storm, so it will be. It was supposed to be here tomorrow. I think it's coming Friday now.
Cool.
He's sitting back there, ready for a review. I see.
Ready to review.
On the lazy Susan.
On the lazy Susan, exactly. Just quick question though. Who's excited for the Skeleton Crew? Flex.
I'm gonna learn from my past behaviors. You know, I'm gonna go into this neutral. Let's check it out.
Come to the neutral side, Flex.
Exactly, man. I jumped. I admit it, and it's gonna be on air. It's gonna be on the World Wide Web forever. I jumped too fast and too hard, so I'm gonna go in there neutral, not having any type of expectations. You know, hope for the best. Hopefully, it'll be entertaining.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How about you, Sean?
Oh, I already said I'm neutral going into anything new. You know, I mean, you could look at it and see it's geared towards like younger kids, and it's got a Goonies feel. Hey, we love Goonies.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we're going to pick this apart like we did the Acolyte.
No,
I think because it's going to be so different with children.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to mess with the lore too much. As long as it's a good watch and a good story is key.
Yeah.
You know, Goonies had a fantastic story.
Yeah.
And it was great. So give this a good story. I don't have a problem watching this.
Yeah, same.
Neutral.
Yeah, me too. I agree with all you guys. I'm gonna go into it neutral. I mean, I can't hate on another Star Wars show, right? New Star Wars show that I haven't watched.
The only thing, like in those pictures that you were presenting earlier on it, I was like, here we go again with the bikes. The Vespas. And now they got like these little BMX bikes and stuff, you know, like
they got a little basket, little ET basket on the back of the one,
and the thing under the handlebars, you know. I'm like, oh boy.
But see, I just look at it like, hey, that's a little kid speeder. Maybe that's the way the kid. Yeah.
It has
now,
like,
if he does like a double backflip or something on it during the show, it's over. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say too is that like we have a Max Rebo's son. I mean, I think. No, I'm just kidding.
His name is Neo.
Neo?
Neo. Yeah.
No, Neil.
Oh, Neil?
Yeah, Neel. Neo.
Oh,
okay. Neil before Zod.
I mean, Jude Law, he's a great actor, so excited to see him on the Star Wars universe. So,
and in that picture with Jude Law, he's speaking to like two of those security droids. You see the heads?
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, and
on the left Jabba's palace.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, I think John, from what I recall, Jon Favreau is producing this, so you know, I think it should be okay. Hopefully, and not Robert Rodriguez coming in and bringing the Vespa gang back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, thank you. Okay, yeah. So with that being said, we're back with a vengeance, guys, and it's time to talk collectibles. Speaking of Max Rebo, we got Max Rebo himself. This is
Gentle Giant.
This is Gentle Giant's giant size or jumbo size.
Oh, that's like the jumbo figure, so it's articulated, the arms.
Yeah. Isn't that like a sight for sore eyes here? Yeah. What do you guys think about this?
I would have liked it better if he would have painted his whitey tighties white and wrote Hanes on them, like because they look like the old school underwear.
Yeah. Flex, what do you think?
It's all right, but it's a pass for me. I've got the best Max Rebo there is out there, and that's Joe Hosey's.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this looks cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's different. I give Gentle Giant some like a lot of credit. They are always doing something different.
Yeah, it's a nostalgic item, you know, for like old heads like us, you know, like appreciate.
Yeah.
They do the whole band would be like
Yeah. Well, they have size noodles already, so they just need cool.
as a jumbo.
Mhm.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just need what's the other one?
McDroop. I forgot.
Yeah,
Is
Cool
that-
McDroop.
Is that
Droopy McCool?
Droopy McCool?
Yeah,
Oh my
Droopy.
god, I'm like
That's the one they
dyslexic.
need. Yeah,
Dyslexic
That's a
today.
pimp name.
I'm sure.
Droopy
I'm sure
McCool.
they'll make it.
Yeah. Just real quick, we'll address the chat. We got Star Wars Addict 77. Jeff.
Yes.
Who else is here? We got Ricky. Ricky.
Yer.
What up,
You're-
Ricky?
Pop the Bounty Collector. We got Dewback Deliveries. What's up, Dewback?
Jason, what's up?
What's up,
We
dude?
got Snoop Dogg in the house. His house. Yeah,
Santino.
we're back, Santino. Comic Galaxy. What's up, Comic?
What's up, comic?
Oh man.
BT.
Oh man. Just son of a. Welcome
He's been
back.
waiting for 2 weeks to do that.
I know, man. I was like, man, I miss doing that. So, RMD, what's up, RMD?
What's up, RMD?
I saw RMD. He was at San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I went this year, but obviously it's just I got too many things going on. So maybe next year. It's crazy because I saw InArt and the rest of the Queen Studios gang. And you guys know I was their I still am. I think I still am their brand ambassador. So I remember doing that representing them in their booth a couple years back. It was a lot of fun, but man, I was so tired, and I think I got COVID after the con. It was crazy. So I kind of missed that. And they had a good showing too.
No.
Huh?
I was like, COVID. You're like, I kind of missed that. I was like, COVID.
No.
No,
Yeah,
I
no. But I do miss like going to the conventions and like seeing everyone there and just kind of hanging out. So I wish I went this year, but yeah, I'll be there next year maybe.
Speaking of conventions and cons, dude, are you guys appreciating the lineup that ICCC is?
Oh, dude, they're
building?
killing it.
Yeah.
One year I decided not to go. I'm like,
what else is there? Did they announce?
They have OT guys, man. They have. Well, I mean, when they started off with Greedo, that he got my attention there, and then they brought in Lando. They brought in some X-wings, the Y-wing leader.
Oh wow!
They bringing in Brian Muir.
Oh wow! Let me
That's
pull
the
it up.
last one that they just announced. I mean, bro, that show is really.
You're going to it, right, Flex?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I can't believe I'm missing it.
The Stormtrooper. Move along. He's gonna be there. I'm like, dude, how cool is that?
Dennis Lawson, yeah. Paul Blake, yeah,
and
man.
Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
Most important,
dude.
Billy D.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, Michonne.
Yeah.
Amy Allen. Oh, we had Amy
Michonne's
Allen.
all right.
Go up to the top though when you're done there.
All the way to the top.
Yeah. Those are the newer guys they just announced.
Aiden Cook.
Yeah, Anthony Forrest. Yeah, Anthony Forrest.
Oh, Anthony Forrest. Yeah.
Move along.
Yeah.
I have that Gentle Giant bus, so I'm definitely getting a plaque for him.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, this show's gonna cost me some serious coin.
Yeah.
I've got like 8 plaques already, to order.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and
they
he
got
still hasn't finished the
be
announcement.
there.
Yeah. And Louis Hughes saying that
Two Tubes is gonna be
Two Tubes,
yeah. That's a great one.
Yeah. So just real quick before we start talking about some collectibles here, we'll start with Flex. Flex.
Yes, sir.
Any recent Star Wars bounty pickup?
Yes, sir. I got my Palpatine. I think I was the first.
Yeah, you were rubbing it in. You're like, cancel your order and get it on Amazon. I actually looked. Amazon had like 18 in stock.
Dude, I mean, I had his plaque ready since that Richmond con, man. And I'm like, oh my God. And they kept pushing it and pushing it back. And finally got the email that, it was shipped. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy that I was working from home that day. And I just kept looking out the window for the delivery truck.
Like a little kid.
He's awesome. He's awesome. He is freaking awesome.
No, you
Yeah.
told me, and
Amazing.
I went to look about canceling it, and they were already processing it. So I was like, ah, just let it
Yeah.
go. And then with the storm, it's been delayed. So I think I'm getting it Friday.
Good.
Yeah. So when Flex hit us up and told us that it's up on Amazon and
Mhm.
with a 2-day, the
They
free
deliver.
delivery,
Mhm.
I was like, yo, I didn't know it's out already because we've been talking about it. Time flew by, and next it's releasing. So I was like, shoot, and I placed the order. Uh, Obviously, 2 days later, it was there. It was here,
And I'm still
and
waiting.
so I do also have it in the back. But can I tell you that with Amazon, they got really, I guess, strict with their delivery of any like high price items because they sent me an email. It was like a passcode. They're like, when the delivery guy comes, present them this passcode, and he'll deliver your
Tell you,
product.
Jersey's rough, man. You guys got it rough.
I didn't get that.
Yeah,
I never even heard of that.
I never heard of that. I thought it was a scam, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm not clicking on that. But then next the Amazon guy rang my doorbell. My son answered, and he was like, "Hey, Dad, they're asking for a password." I was
Wow.
like, "Oh,
Yeah.
yeah."
What are you talking about?
And so yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, I got it. Yeah, I got that too. So
Cool,
what
cool.
else you
Nice.
got, Flex?
And I also got Hot Toys. They had a special for a couple of days on Lando Calrissian. It was like 30% off and like $5 shipping.
Oh, nice.
So I
Ooh.
picked that up since I'm going to ICCC. Needed my Lando
Yeah.
for his plaque. And then High Command, she got me, surprised me out of nowhere. She got me this biker scout with the bike and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so
Oh, well,
From the
nice.
Mando.
yeah,
Yeah, that
out
looks
of
good.
nowhere. So that was a nice treat. She's like, "Oh, something came from you." I'm like, I'm thinking
Oh,
like in
you,
my mind. I'm like, I didn't order anything. I see the
how'd
box.
she
Like,
how'd she pull that off without you knowing?
she must have reached out to somebody. She hasn't
Oh, I
told me,
got
but she, I know she has reached out to Eben in the past and Jeff.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, she knows the website now, so maybe she just did it on her
Oh,
own. Period. Yeah.
next thing you know, you're gonna see a box coming. You're gonna get all excited. Oh, what'd she get me? Next thing you know, she's like, "No, this one's mine." Like she's gonna start collecting, and then
So yeah, those are my 3 pickups. Oh, and Brian, he had went to that con in South Dakota, I think what it was, the cancer something for cancer. I can't remember the name. And he got me the Grand Admiral's Thrawn's signature on a plaque, which I
oh,
have.
nice.
Yeah, it came out gorgeous.
Oh,
Yeah, that's sweet.
Gorgeous.
yeah. Awesome, man. Congrats on your bounty pickups. How about you, Sean? Anything good for us?
I got the General Giant Palps coming Friday, I guess now. It's been delayed till Friday.
Because of the
But
weather.
that's it. Yeah, because of the storms coming in to
Mhm.
kind of push it back a little bit.
Oh,
That's
I want
it.
I want to congratulate you though.
How dare you? Oh, I'm pulling that out, by the way. I forgot. See, we've been off for 2 weeks. I was slacking. I was meant to replace that with something new. But no, man, like I said, I've been pretty good about not buying so much. I'm doing
Oh,
good.
good.
But then you know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for Sideshow, that X-Wing Luke.
Oh, it's coming. Oh,
I
we're gonna
almost
talk about it.
I almost pulled the trigger on the Mythos Obi-Wan. Like I had it in the cart 2 or 3 times. I was like, I
Just
just put
do
on
it,
payment
dude.
plan. No, because I'm like,
No,
here's the
no.
thing. Though. I was
Just do
telling
it.
Jeff
Just
the
do
other
it.
day. I was
Just do
telling
it.
Jeff, listen, I already have an Obi-Wan in my
Who
collection.
cares?
Well, my space is only so big, but I've got a representation of this. Maybe I would get the mace because I don't have a mace other than I've got like my knockoff 6-scale mace. But
Well, you know what you got to do.
I'm buying that Luke.
Bye,
Saving my ducats for that Luke.
Yeah. What's up, Toy Bills? Got to get you on the show, man.
Bill, what's
Really?
up, homie?
Bills. Yeah, okay, cool. For me, I was pretty good. And then Flex hit me up and was like, yo, that Palps is coming. And I was like, you know what?
Done.
Acolyte effing sucks. I'm spoiling myself. So I did get the Palps. And Flex blessing us with his present. Let's go. Yo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. And I told Jason from Spice Runners Lounge, I was like, are you with me or are you against me? San Diego Comic-Con exclusive
Oh,
socks.
socks.
Damn.
Bro, look at this. It comes in that really cool like DVD.
DVD
Yeah,
box.
$90 for socks. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
tough one.
How many socks? 4.
4.
Yeah, that's tough.
I didn't care. It's I know. It's Phantom
20
Menace.
$20 a pop.
Yeah. I like the box set though. That
It was
looks nice.
Revenge of the
Yeah.
Sith,
cool.
maybe.
Yeah. I was
Did-
hoping for Jar
Did you
Jar.
get? I was gonna say, did you get a Jar Jar? No.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't have Jar Jar. And by the way, that Jar Jar sold out. So yeah.
Yeah. Like I
Uh,
said, different generations.
What else did I freaking get? I bought like a whole bunch. Let me go on sideshow.com.
I bought a bunch. Let's go look at Sideshow because I forgot.
Yeah. Let me.
You know, you've got a problem when you like forget about the shit you've ordered, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, wait, I pre-ordered that." I have been there. I'm not there anymore, but I have been there where I just
Yeah.
oh,
So
wait, that covered.
yeah, well, I'll pull up off the rack collectibles guys. I ordered a whole bunch from them. So I do have. Oh, see, sold out. Mythos Obi. Sean, you
good.
just. I think you should
I'm
do it.
good.
Man,
I'm good.
You sure, man?
Yeah, listen, he was in the cart twice, so I've definitely contemplated it hard, and then I
And
think
that
I'm
means
making
you're.
the right decision. I've got an Obi-Wan. The mace looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you keep telling yourself, come on, man. Just do it. You had it in your cart twice. You know that you want it.
Yeah, but then you know what? Then they came out and announced like that Luke. I really thought we were going to see the actual prototype of that Luke over this Sideshow con.
Yeah.
But they were going to reveal it like, here it is. Here's the prototype. And then I'd be like, oh. But
yeah,
I'm going to wait for that and just be patient.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
the thing is with these collectibles, if we miss this one, someone else they're always going to make something that you're going to want, and then I'm going to be like, well, I'm going to have to sell that Obi-Wan so I can buy this.
Yeah,
but if I did not have an Obi-Wan in my collection statue, I would definitely would have bought that.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, I don't know. I'm in the mindset where as long as you really, really love it and you want it, just get it.
Well, yeah, that's all good. Yeah,
yeah.
Because
I'm in
love
the
with
same.
it that much.
Yeah, I mean, there's some statues where I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I should get that. Like this Palps, I had to have it. I saw it and I'm like,
oh yeah, that was day one. That was day one for me. That and the Gamorrean guard was like done already.
Yeah, like
got that on order too.
That type of excitement, you know, if I'm excited for a piece like that, like, yeah, just give it to me. Just freaking give it to me. Like, no
see,
question.
that's your soul telling you that's because you're buying it because you love it. You're not buying it because of all the hype around it and all the influencers talking about it. And then you feel like, oh, I want to get it so I can feel like one of the gang. It's like, no, when you do day one, like you're in love with it, like that. Yeah, this thing right here.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
No, well, so I was thinking about getting it, right? Well, I was like, well, then I slapped myself. I'm like, PJ, you're out of Hot Toys. What the hell are you doing?
That's more like a statue type.
Yeah, but then I'm worried about the light up feature. They're advertising this to be like super bright and cool.
I think you can modify it yourself.
Yeah, but the thing too is that I saw some pictures of it, and this is cool. And a lot of these pictures are photoshopped, but it doesn't light up all the way to the top. Like the head is not lit up.
Yeah, you could see it.
Yeah, how about you?
If you look at the movie though, his face wasn't lit up either. It was like dark like that.
Yeah. That's why I think it's cool. I don't mind that at all. I think it would look cheaper if the whole thing lit up. Like, I mean, who's to say we just couldn't make a 3D file of this and print it in clear resin?
Yeah,
like blue translucent resin, and then light it up.
Yeah, well, honestly though, if it was like resin, I would definitely been on top of it. But it's plastic, right?
How much was it? 150?
140?
140.
I think it's 140.
Not horrible.
No, it's 12 inches. You know, it's a nice size.
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
Yeah, me too. But
Joke grenade. Flex was just
No,
like,
no, I'm talking about
yeah.
we're talking about
Pervert.
statues here. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but I mean, this is like 12 inches. It's solid. It's girthy, and
Hard.
it's hard and it lights up. So yeah, I don't know. I just didn't. I can't see myself like paying $150 for it. If it was clear resin and it was a statue, I would definitely have bought it, but I don't know. I think I'm just reserving my money for something else.
I kind of like it though. I think it's cool.
I think it's
Do you
cool
think
too.
you think that's something that might go on the secondary market and so you can get it cheaper than 140, or you think
Maybe
140 is like gonna be it?
you could probably get it for like $100. There's gonna be buyers for more, man. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
I'd buy it for $100 all day.
If it was like $75, I would have bought it.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit too much for my blood.
Yeah.
For my blood. So another thing that got released is see, this is why I stopped collecting Hot Toys, just because they do this all the freaking time. All right, so for the people that bought the Kenobi Vader, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that they came out with a better battle damage of Vader.
Yeah, he's sick.
I'm sorry. Like I'm being honest here. I think it's a better version than that.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, look at
It's
it.
like it's like they tried to duplicate the Mythos statue.
Oh yeah, dude, this is duplicating or trying to duplicate that
How
statue.
realistic the face under the jeez. Looks amazing.
It looks fucking cool. And yes, I pre-ordered this.
I thought you were at a Hot Toys, PJ.
Well, certain Hot Toys, I have to make an exception for it. No, this one, dude, this is freaking phenomenal. This blew me away. This freaking blew me away, man. Honestly,
and you've got the cape. Oh, look at the eyes on that. That looks so good.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing too, is this Hot Toys does this all the freaking time. And like they'll put out a product and you're like, like the Ahsoka, Sean. Remember I was telling you like the newer Ahsoka looks better. Ahsoka the white. And I'm just like, it's cool, but man, it is such a better figure. Why would you even look at yours and say, okay, I'm going to keep this when there's a better version of it out there?
Yeah.
And now what happens to that figure that you own? It's not worth a lot. You can't even get your money back. You're probably going to lose at least $100 trying to sell that thing. And that's the thing that Hot Toys does all the time. They'll put out a product. If the face sculpt is like a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10, just know for a fact they're going to redo it later on down maybe in a couple years or so and do a better version of that. So that for me, that's why like with this figure, they can't get any better than this. What's next? Super battle damage Vader.
Yeah. That's sick. Did you get to the cape? The plastic cape that goes on the back?
No, I have to pull that up, but
pull that up because that one's that one's pretty cool. Because I think I was telling Anthony about it. I was like, dude, did you see the cape? Because the cape forms Vader's helmet. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I feel like this is a model for a lot of companies, right? Like especially like with phones and Hot Toys, is that they'll come out with a product and then next year they'll come out with a better version. Like I think for me, I don't want to support these type of products where for a fact they're gonna re-release a newer version of it. I don't know. What do you think about that, Flex? Flex?
You muted, Flex?
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go. Yes.
Yeah, there you go now.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
No, I was saying like, what's your thoughts on like, like some of these companies, like, especially Hot Toys, Funkos and Marvel Legends, or even Black Series kind of started this whole model of like they'll put out a product, people buy it, and then they'll put out a better version of that. Like this, like with this battle damage Vader. 3 months ago, people got the Kenobi Vader, or 2 months ago, right? They even didn't even have time to enjoy it, and then this version comes out. Like, isn't that like
I think like it's everything in life, man. You know,
Yeah.
things are always going to get upgraded. You know, you could have the latest and greatest iPhone and stuff until the next
Yeah,
one
every
comes
year
out.
they come out and they're
You know what I mean?
bigger
Or
and better.
Max,
Even your
MacBook.
cars,
Yeah.
buying new cars.
Yeah, but even cars are like necessities, right? These are collectibles, right?
Yeah.
You know, you need a car to drive around, even if they come out with a better model next year. I mean, some of the features you're not going to use, right? Like you'll be okay with that. But these are figures that you stare at every day, and then they come out with a better version. Can you
Look
still
at
look
that.
at?
Sick.
Can you still look at that figure the same way you did with your old one?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can't. I mean,
No, you're gonna be like, I gotta
like
sell
this
this
is the
thing.
Lamborghini of Darth Vader's. This
Yeah.
one's pretty sick,
Right.
man.
Yeah, but like I said, how about for the people that own the Kenobi Vaders when they said this is a badass figure?
Yeah, but they might like it though, you know. Like I get it. Like
The
this
only,
one's hard to beat. This
the
one's hard
only,
to beat.
the
Don't get
only
me wrong.
upgrade to this one is, you know, the next one to be, you know, flammable. You can light them up and shit. And nothing happens.
It comes with its own lighter.
Yeah. Again, like, and I feel like a lot of companies are doing this. And they're competing with each other. Some of them have the same IP. So one company will do this piece, and then another company will do a better version of that. Right? It's just like, you know, Iron Studios, like with that, they came out with their own version of Maul, and then now PCS has a 1/3. You know, it's 1/3 scale, but still, it's just like at some point, like when do you say, you know, this is getting out of hand, like you know.
That's never going to happen. They're going to
Yeah.
create and people are going to continue to buy it.
But see,
Yep.
that's why, you know, I like this piece, right? Because I don't know if they could beat this piece with like, how can you make this any better, right? So that's why I'm gonna get this piece. But here's the thing, like going back with some of the old Mythos stuff that Sideshow put out many years ago, and some of the old Sideshow products, they're timeless, right? You know, Sean, you bought the Mythos, the old Mythos Vader, and you have the
Mhm.
new one, and they're
Yep.
two different statues, right? They're not competing against each other, and I think that's what
Yeah, they're
we need.
completely different. Yeah,
Yeah,
that does help.
yeah, and I feel like we need more of that, you know, and more innovation like that. Not like, oh, ha ha ha, like, okay, they bought this Iron Man, but the next Iron Man we're gonna make that sculpt better, and we're gonna make it like light up with USB plug-in or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like
But look in the case of General Grievous, the one that came out and kept falling apart and you know, limbs were all, you know. Now the new one is most of the parts are all metal, die-cast. Yeah. And the lightsabers light up. So, you know, it's a huge upgrade, and I'm sure it's gonna make a lot of people happy who had the older one, and will be glad to upgrade.
Yeah, and they'll be glad to upgrade, but then, you know, what do you do with the one that you have? You might as well give it to your kid. You're not gonna sell it for what you want.
Mm-mm.
No one's gonna buy that. You know, even for I wouldn't buy it for $50.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Again, it's just like to me, that's why like I got out of Hot Toys. One of the reasons why I got out of Hot Toys, just because I feel like they're always upgrading figures and products without you giving you enough time to enjoy the ones that you have now.
Did you really, PJ? Did you really get out?
You ain't got the lie, Craig.
90% out. 90% out.
Okay.
75.
Okay, maybe 75. But I'm out though, which is good. Like I haven't bought like any Hot Toys, like, you know, besides the you know, this Vader and the Grievous that we're going to talk about. Yes, I did.
I've only bought 2 Hot Toys since I said I was out. And then one was the diecast C-3PO, and then I pre-ordered the new Maul that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only because I have the Sideshow original Maul, and this one's a way better upgrade. So,
yeah, here, let me share the Grievous.
Is it the one that's got diecast parts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully they did the joints right. That's the key. Because,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Grievous has got a bad rap now.
Yeah, I don't know. I have it. on pre-order. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Just because I already have a quarter scale Grievous, right? Why do I need a 1/6 scale version? I got the old Sideshow version.
So all the sabers are LED.
Yep.
Supposedly, yeah.
Yep.
What's up,
gotta
Sharp?
hide the wires.
Crystal, we gotta get you back on the show, Crystal.
What's up, Crystal?
What am I, invisible?
Oh, OBP Kenobi says I prefer my Kenobi Vader. That one's cool, but too many parts to change out. How many times would you really change it out? That's true too.
Oh, that's very true because I don't think I've reposed my figures in 3 years.
Yeah, this is Hot Toys, so it should be better. I'm happy with my quarter scale. Me too, man. Sean and Flex. Actually, Flex, would you pick up that Vader?
The one we were speaking on before?
Yeah.
If I'm picking it, no.
How about you, Sean?
No.
The Vader view.
No,
Okay.
because I have a statue.
Okay.
I mean, it's amazing. It's probably one of the best Vaders. So,
yeah,
I've got the statue, and I'm out.
How much is it, PJ?
It's I think $350 for that.
No, it's so they've got 4 different versions. You've got this.
Oh my
the battle damage exclusive. This.
Here we go.
So if you're gonna get the high end one, it's like $430 before tax and shipping.
Get the hell $430.
You're looking at like $470 out the door.
Out of here.
So almost $500, almost the price of a statue.
Oh my gosh! Why do I need to keep it now?
That's what I'm saying. If you've got the statue,
I
spend the extra $150 and buy the statue. It's like,
yeah, no, but that statue sold out, Sean.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what, too? It's going for actually a pretty penny on the aftermarket.
Is it really? Nice.
Yeah, people are selling for $1,000, man.
Wow.
So, just give you an insight of not to miss out on that Mythos Kenobi, sir. Just saying. Anyway, General Grievous.
I'm gonna wait.
Anybody?
Nope.
How about you, Mister?
I don't know. I'm on the fence with it. I mean, maybe when someone reviews it and stuff, and
yeah,
get a better glance and stuff, how things work, and better, structurally. So, but yeah, definitely a possibility.
Yeah, I agree with you, Flex. It's like it's hard to say, yeah, I'm going to pull the trigger on this just because Grievous got a bad rap. We all know.
I'll wait till George does his his review.
Yeah.
Because the last one he made it's legendary.
Yeah.
This one is $370.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a big figure, though. There's a lot to that figure.
Yeah. And the only thing special about the special edition is a coin. You get a coin.
I get the coin. Sweet.
Yay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, we knew this was coming, right? And I'm happy for the people that need a Grievous in their collection. This is a must-have. From what I saw, this is supposed to have like a die-cast arms,
legs, back, and I think his shoulders.
Yeah,
I'm just curious, like, are you going to be able to see wiring from each lightsaber? Like, how do you hide it?
Yeah, you're going to be able to see them. Yeah.
Here's a picture of all the die casts.
Right, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, 3 modes of mechanical arm display. That's pretty cool. It's listen.
Yeah, it looks great though.
It looks great. If you really need a Grievous in your collection, this is it.
I'll wait for someone's unboxing first, like I said.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be waiting to see about the joints. That's number one question. How are the joints?
Yeah. If I was still collecting Hot Toys, this is like a must for me.
If I was still collecting.
If I was still consistently
collecting. You're not out. Come on. You're still buying them. You're not out.
You know what it is too? It's out of curiosity.
You want to be out. Yeah, but $500 curiosity.
Yeah.
It's all right, PJ. No one's going to be upset.
No one's going to judge.
They're going to welcome you back in.
No. I know, but I just
welcome home. Welcome home.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. I am home. Okay, so here's another picture of the Vader.
Yeah,
Damn,
look at
looks
that. Look at the
badass.
mask.
Yeah.
And look at the cape too. I'm telling you, they're trying to copy Mythos. But for $430, man, that's ridiculous.
But you know
I'm
what?
sorry.
A lot of
I'm
people may not
sorry.
have space for a large statue, and this one,
Yeah, but it's still expensive.
because that one will fit in a Detolf.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you don't have a lot of space, I guess go for it. Yeah, but it's hard because these figures are getting more and more expensive, man. Next, we're gonna hit like $1,000 mark for these
Oh my
figures.
gosh, that'll be
Like,
crazy.
I mean, look at the steep incline of the price of Hot Toys figures in the past couple years alone, right? Compared to statues is still around like the $600-700 range, which isn't too bad. But Hot Toys, we're hitting 400, 500. I mean, they're releasing these
Yeah.
artisan edition figures. That's $500-600. They're the
Mm-hmm.
price of a statue. All right, so here's Chewbacca.
Mm-hmm.
Who's getting this one?
Mm.
Sean.
Yeah, I'm on the fence because I want to see the face, like when it's produced, mass
Yeah.
produced. So
Fool me
if
once.
if the face looks good, probably.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me and this Force Awakens Chewbacca.
Yeah,
remember
that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
But here's the thing too, is that people are going to be reserved for this figure just because with the Force Awakens Chewbacca, you look at the prototype of that figure, it looked amazing. Amazing. Then you got the figure and you're like, who the hell is this?
Yeah. That's
This
the
is
reason
not Chewbacca.
that's the reason I'm on the fence on
It's
this
like
one.
Harry and the Hendersons, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was rough.
Yeah, Snoke dies. Is Chewie considered to be a full body artisan?
Yeah.
That's actually a good point. What's this going to cost?
True.
Like $700 just because it's rooted hair?
Do they even have that up for pre-order yet?
No, not yet. OB says, "Do the Mythos usually sell out in the pre-order stage?" So you will know when to buy it is when they put the edition size out. So right now in the pre-order phase, what Sideshow is doing is gathering up the pre-orders. So say like so Mace, they did that, right? And Mace Windu premium format has 600 edition size. So Sideshow has learned their lesson now to not overproduce statues or figures or just statues in general. So that's why a lot of these like statues have low edition size. So with the Mythos OB and OBP, if you're on the fence, I highly recommend you pre-order it. If there's only like let's say 800 people that pre-ordered it, they're probably going to make 900 and that's it. Because it's just the market right now. They don't want to sit on that stock. Look at Ahsoka, the Ahsoka statue from Sideshow, the animated Rebels version, right? It's still around and it has an edition size of 4,000. It will sell out, but it's taking a long time for it to sell out. They're putting like 30% off, 35% off just to unload on that statue. They learned their lesson. They know how the market is. There's not a lot of people like buying statues like they used to during COVID, right? So post-COVID, collecting market is down, So yeah, if you're on the fence and you really want that statue, I say pick it up.
So you're trying to coerce me to
kind of.
I'm telling you, if I did not have that one Obi-Wan statue, I would have already pre-ordered that one.
Well, we already know someone that's willing to buy it.
Friendly reminder.
Jeff.
Friendly reminder, Sean. We have Mr. Anthony here who said that he's willing to buy from you.
Yeah, but I don't want to sell that one.
Okay, what?
There's a difference. I don't want to sell that high ground. That thing's the bomb.
I know.
That statue's sick.
Yeah. So, yeah. How about you, Flex? You on this figure?
You know what? I think, like Sean said, once it's mass produced, let's see if it looks like the picture. So
Yeah, exactly. You're
I'll
right.
wait. I'll wait.
Yeah, but you're not gonna wait on this.
Oh Lord.
Misa, want you to pre-order me, Sean.
Yeah, that will never happen.
This is okay. Yes, I take it back, guys. I'll eat my words and say I'm back, baby. I'm buying this Hot Toys Jar Jar Binks.
I kid you not. The first time I saw
EJ's
that,
back, man. He's already said he's buying 4 new Hot Toys just in this first hour and a half of the show.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Yeah,
I'm back.
yeah,
he's back, guys.
I'm back.
Actually, he's never left, to be honest with you.
just took a hiatus.
I took a
Yeah.
No.
A sabbatical.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Vader and this is a must.
He's like
own.
Vader. This
This is a must own.
Echo 5.
Who's with me? Who's with me in the chat?
Yeah,
Come on,
you
guys.
You better be asking the chat.
Come on, guys. Who's with me?
The only two people I know that are ordering this is you and Nilda.
Well, Jeff's gonna order it too. He loves Jar Jar Binks.
Jeff's too. Okay, how about
He was telling me this week he has a secret.
Dude,
love for
Jason's
Jar Jar.
definitely with me. Jason's definitely with me.
Oh, Jason will buy this in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
J2's on it.
Oh, see RMD, yeah.
RMD's. Oh, come on, R.
Wait, Flex, you're not with me, man.
No, I'm good, brother.
Oh,
He's so chill about that.
I like how people say this. You know, it
need
doesn't fit in my collection.
look at this, dude.
There you
You
go.
can't, dude. Seamless arm.
It doesn't fit in good taste.
dude. I thought I would never see this day. Honestly, come on, who would have thought that?
I'm happy for you though, bro. As soon as I saw it, I tagged you.
Dude, look at the face too. Come on, man. Only
with the tongue, like, come on.
a face only a mom could love.
Oh, it's great, and accompanied by a signed plaque by Ahmed Best. Dope, man. It's great.
Oh man. Oh, you're speaking my language, sir.
There you go.
Look at that. That looks good, right?
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
I mean, honestly, though, like, okay, I know we have our opinions on Jar Jar, but look at the figure itself. Don't you think it looks good?
Do you think this is one they're showing that might not ever come out though?
No, this is definitely coming out.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Regal Robot, right? And their Jar Jar. Look how many sold. Their Legacy Edition sold out, and it sold out pretty quickly too.
Now, if it's to scale, he's probably tall, right? Definitely more than 12.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he's
oh,
taller
Comic
than the average
Galaxy,
human.
yes. I am waiting for a Jar Jar premium format, dude. If they make a Jar Jar premium format,
yeah, that's a given.
I'm gonna have like a Jar Jar shrine, man. I'm gonna have a Jar Jar shrine. Can you imagine?
Oh, I can believe it.
I can.
Yeah. But guys, I mean, like, honestly though, kudos to Hot Toys, right? As much as I give them some flack for sometimes making 2.0s of figures, they're really killing it with some of these figures that they're releasing. The ones that we haven't seen before, right? Like this Chewbacca.
Yeah, where's the Bespin Han to go with it? That's what I want to know.
I know.
Is there something in Harrison Ford's contract? Why they've teased it with the Lando and the Leia? Like, why is that figure not coming out? We got Return of the Jedi, so maybe I don't know. I'm baffled at that. Baffled.
Look
that
at this
figure's not out. Oh Lord, that Jar Jar stuff. I can't help it, guys. It's tough for me.
Come on,
the Chewie looks great.
Dude, look
That's
at
why I
that.
said if the face is spot on,
Cloud City.
Yeah. Look at the base, the Cloud City base.
I have two of the New Hope ones.
Yeah, and look at C-3PO on the back of Chewie, dude. How much do you think that this figure is going to cost?
$380.
How about you?
That, yeah.
380. Yeah. Yeah, but this will. I'm telling you, this will sell out. If it looks like this,
that's gonna sell out.
It will sell out. I think the Return of the Jedi C-3PO sold out, right?
It looks good.
Right? Did
it sell out? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it did.
That was one I kind of pre-ordered right away too, because Anthony and I always talked about like wanting a die-cast 3PO. And then when they finally came out with it, I was like, yeah, I got to get it. Plus, I also need it for my job at Diorama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's that clone trooper that they're releasing too. Which one is this one?
That Echoes, or is it Echoes and 5
Echoes?
they're releasing?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
look at that Grievous. Look at that Grievous. Yeah, that Grievous looks good. That Vader looks badass, man. I'm so glad that I'm not gonna miss out on it.
I know.
What else got released in the past couple weeks? Let's see here. Oh yeah, Bottleneck Gallery released this. I didn't pick it up though because I'm out of wall space, or I'm just tired of. Look, I mean, this looks good, right?
Oh yeah,
Anyone?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good, but yeah, no thanks.
Prints are tough too, because a lot of them are fairly inexpensive, but they only make a small quantity and they sell out so fast.
Yeah, but
and I was really good about like buying the ones that I loved, and then what do? I stick them in a portfolio that literally sits under my bed, and I keep telling myself, "Oh no, I'm going to change them out," and I don't do that because I try to buy them all like 1824. So I can use the same frames and swap them out. Yeah. So I'm kind of picky about the ones. But then I finally got to the point this year. I was like, I just can't buy any more prints because I have a lot of them, like a whole portfolio full of them that I've even got Marcel's prints just sitting in a portfolio. Like, I've got no wall space, like you said, PJ.
I know.
Real estate is tough.
Yeah, I'm being really picky with the prints I get. It has to be like phenomenal. Like absolutely like mind blowing before I
like if it's a Matt Ferguson, like when he does a Empire Strikes Back, like because I have the other one, so naturally I'm gonna go. But I love his style, his artwork. Like I'll buy his stuff.
Yeah. How about you, Flex? Do you have a lot of art prints?
No, I just have a handful.
Oh, okay.
Smart man.
Smart man. Don't go down that rabbit hole. What? Anthony has over 400 art prints.
No, I think he might be talking about the price of
Chewy. I was about to say.
Well, I'm at 380. I'm close to 400. But
yeah. Here's another thing that Gentle Giant announced.
Oh yeah.
Darth Malgus. Oof, this looks good. GameStop Premier Guild exclusive. They're really going hard with the Knights of the Old Republic, which I love, man. Honestly, we need to explore. If you really want to do Star Wars right and let us forget about the Skywalker saga, go to the Knights of the Old Republic. Don't let Leslie Headland do it. Get someone that knows their stuff and have them like make these like shows and movies. I think
they might not be having her do anything else, to be honest with you.
Oh my gosh, she is the worst.
And I don't think it was for her directing and everything. It was that outside of the publicity.
Oh no, it's for her.
She kind of dug her own hole.
Well, I would say producing and directing and whatever she said outside of that as well. It was a culmination of everything. Just because, oh my gosh, like the writers that she got, she was the producer too, right, of the show, and a writer. I don't know. It's just the fact that she had to come on interviews and explain, or
it's tough.
That's dude. Your show sucks when you have to do a lot of explaining outside of the show.
Yeah,
like Game of Thrones is not even doing that. Which, by the way, I watched the last episode of Game of Thrones. Little disappointed. I thought they're gonna kind of like. I thought this season 2 was just going to be the end of it. I didn't know they were making 2 more. But it was still a good season, right? So I just don't understand.
Dragons, the bomb.
It's so good. I just don't understand like how another show with the same budget looks so much better than
there's no comparison.
Oh yeah.
like I'm watching the last episode this week, and I'm just like, it is so like just the sets and the
The
acting is
sets,
so much
yes.
better. Like it is
Mhm.
so good. It's
Yep,
so good.
yep. All right, we got more. We definitely want to talk about. Let me pull up those pictures. Thank you to Jeff Delaney from Secret Sanctuary for hooking me up with some pictures here. Here's the 1/3 scale PCS Darth
Oh
Maul.
yeah, yeah. This thing's sweet.
Yes.
Flex, what do you think about this statue,
He's a
man?
beast.
Menacing.
Yeah, he looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lightsaber does light up. They said that the hilt broke on transit to the con.
Oh,
Yeah, and mind you, it's nothing to be worried about. I know a lot of people are like, oh well, if it broke on its way to con, it's gonna break when it's coming to me. Uh, no, I've set up a lot of like boots for companies, including Queen Studios. Honestly, these things don't have art boxes like you and I or anybody would
well,
get.
if this is a prototype, they haven't manufactured
haven't
the
made it yet,
boxes
yeah.
they're
Yeah,
gonna ship in.
yeah, they come
Like,
in literally like saran wrap and
oh
freaking
yeah.
like
Well, listen,
styrofoam.
I work for a prop company. When we get prototypes in, it is not in the box you're getting it. Trust me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it comes in, and you're like, I can't believe this thing made it.
Yeah, no,
You know?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to give you an example of when I was setting up the Queen Studios booth, right? I remember we got that Doctor Strange bust. And honestly, when I opened it up, I was like, oh my gosh. Luckily, I had George from ECCC to help me. He was like, hey man, here's some like he gave me like a whole bunch of like I think like resin glue and stuff, like epoxy and whatever.
Oh, it
And I
came
was there.
busted.
Yeah, it came busted right. And I was there like trying to
Oh
put it
wow.
together, which people didn't notice, right? Like when people came through the show, they're like, oh, that's so nice. But yeah, no, nothing to worry about, guys. Long story short, if it's broken, it's just because it wasn't packaged well, just because it's a prototype. But yeah, no,
Flex,
yeah.
Flex, what do you think about Maul with the shirt off? Do you like that look for Darth Maul or no? I'm on the
Honestly,
fence.
honestly, I'm not a fan. I mean, I can appreciate it. It looks dope,
Right?
and
Okay.
it's cool, but yeah, I'm not a. I like
Yeah.
his robe.
Yeah, I'm with you too. Because he does look cool, but I think I'm just so accustomed. Like that's my
Right.
Maul's got the robe on,
Correct.
but
Mhm.
but but that friggin' like forearm wrap, like that looks so like he looks good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the base.
Yeah.
So now on the base? Is it on all four sides? There's
All four
different
sides.
scenes.
Yep.
Different
All four
scenes.
sides, and it lights up.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty sweet. And
Yeah.
1/3 scale, so it's a monster.
Right.
Yep. Oh, yep. Yeah. Anybody getting this besides me?
PJ's already got it locked in. I have no room for a 1/3 scale stitch. I'm squeezing.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect.
Hey, if I was perfect, I'd be getting it and have plenty of room.
How much is it going for, PJ?
1,700.
1,700.
Yeah, it's not
For
too bad for
not for
well,
1/3 scale with all the detail and the lights and
it's not bad, man. For 1/3 scale, the
That's
Sideshow
huge.
was selling some of their other ones close to this scale for like 2,000 and change, man.
it
So
has
it's what
swap out
is it? What
parts,
like
right?
18,
Yeah.
19 inches tall?
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, Anthony. You know you like
That
him
base.
shirtless. Stop it. That's okay.
Yeah, you know he's really tall with that lightsaber in that pose.
Yeah. I think it's about 1,800. So, yeah.
Nice.
No, this is sculpted by the Kucharic brothers, right? And I think they officially announced that they are exclusive to PCS. That is a huge deal
Mm.
because they made the Mythos Darth Vader that Sean has and Anthony has and I have. They made the Mythos Maul and the Mythos Asajj Ventress. They're just like, I'm telling you guys, they are just legends in the game. Legends in the statue game. So let's just say that we are going to get amazing Star Wars pieces. Amazing. Um,
What's up, Rex?
yeah, and like I speak to one of the Kacharik brothers, and man, he's telling me he's got so many designs in terms of Star Wars that, like, I think when they were working with some other companies that they couldn't, they didn't get approved. What? Okay. All right, Anthony. But yeah, so really happy for them, and I think we're gonna get really good pieces. By the way, one of my good friends, Franco Carlissimo, he sculpted the base, with all these like scenery, or like we see, like where it's like Obi and Qui-Gon. So he sculpted that. So yeah. All right, let's move on to other things that were announced. Hot Toys also showed some more pictures of more clone troopers that I'm not gonna get. Utapau clone trooper, awesome. Yeah, so that's hard case. That's the one that, yeah. I'd never heard of hard case before. Anybody?
Yeah. Nope.
I don't remember. Anybody in the chat know hard case? I know the Utapau clone troopers. That's where Kenobi was when he got shot down, right?
Right.
So here's another Republic Commando. Man, they're just going crazy, man. If you are, I guess, if you are a clone collector, good for you. But shoot, man,
this is your season.
Yeah, that's too expensive for me, man. But you know what's not too expensive for me? But bam, Kacharik Brothers again. Hold on, let me try to do this again. Hold on. So they are making a life-size bust. Sean, what do you think of this, man?
I think he's on a call.
Sean, you're muted, bro. I think, or
I was muted. My bad. No, yeah, dude, this thing's gonna be massive.
look at that.
I mean, the concept's amazing. So I like to see it. The prototype for it and the paint, and I'm sure there's gonna be some LED lightsabers and some LED lava. Like, dude,
jeez, that's.
You could almost do without the Death Star and the ships.
Could
you know what I mean?
Could
I
you?
mean, it's cool. Like, it's cool. I mean, I want to see the prototype of this because I'd be so worried about shipping, even having it in the house to move it. Like, that's a lot of parts, but it's awesome. The concept's amazing.
Yeah, it's.
How about you, Flex? What do you think about this?
Oh, I have no words. If they pull it off like the way that looks, jeez.
Oh, they will pull it off.
I tip my hat off.
Dude, this is the Kacharik Brothers, man. Would you get something like this if it's, Flex?
Man, that's not going to be cheap.
No, but man, it would be something really cool. Like,
oh yeah,
you would have a dedicated corner for it. Like, that would be a statement piece because the thing's got to be 3 feet tall.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat with me?
Wow.
Anybody? I definitely gonna. Obviously, I just trusted Kacharik Brothers. Like, they just do hits after hit.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't done anything that wasn't a hit. The Mythos Maul, the Mythos Asajj Ventress, Mythos Vader. You saw the PCS Maul. You're seeing this piece. You can see the other pieces that they have done for a sideshow. It's just amazing.
Oh, they're great. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, they did the XM Studios Hulkbuster with the Iron Man coming out. Flex, have you seen that? Have you seen that one?
Thing's ridiculous.
No.
I'll show you. It's freaking.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. So let me see if I can pull that picture up. Yeah, I found it. Hold on. Where is it? That's not it. Hold on. Here it is. Oh man, I can't make this bigger. Oh, here we go. Can you see it? Oh no.
No.
Okay, hold on. Sharing it in 3, 2, 1. Here it is.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
it.
Stupid.
Yeah, and you could put the Iron Man inside the Hulkbuster coming
Yeah.
out.
Look like
Yeah.
that. That's so crazy.
wow. And that's
That
those
like
guys,
that. Those
Quarters.
guys,
the brothers.
they're brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy man, crazy.
Wow.
So, all right, more things to talk about, guys. Oh my goodness, they went ham. We'll go to this one. This is Gentle Giant, which, wow, I'm really shocked in how
Oh,
good
yeah,
this
so-
freaking face sculpt looks. And it's from Andor. We rarely see any Andor collectibles, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It actually looks really good. Looks like Andy
does.
Serk.
Yeah, right. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing cons this year. I've seen him
Is
like
he?
I think I've seen him in 2 already.
Nice.
Anybody getting this or looking to
Nah.
picking this?
Doesn't fit,
Prognosis
doesn't fit in the
negative.
collection.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to pair it with. It looks great, but I just wouldn't know what to pair it with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, they
But
did
I
such a
feel-
good job. Look at the texture on the fabric on the uniform. Like
Yeah.
it looks real. They did a good job on this.
The
It's
hair,
really nice.
everything's
Yeah.
Yeah.
phenomenal.
But I feel like Andor, because it's such a serious show, there really isn't like a lot of collectibles that you could pick up from that show, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Right, because like I think we said it before. There wasn't a lot of aliens or robots, right, in that show.
Yeah.
So, or even Andor. Like, I think Andor would probably be the only character I could see being made as a figure or as a collectible, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I
Okay.
agree.
Yeah. Sorry, it's gone. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
You would have to do. I mean, you would have to do Andor. I mean, it's Andor.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
All right.
didn't jump on that. I'll take a Bix.
Me too. Hardcase, part of the 504, is the one who sacrificed himself during the Battle of Umbara in season 4. That's coming from my memory. Oh, okay. Thank you, RMD. Honestly, dude, there's so many so many clone troopers. Like, I lose count of who's who. So, all right, let's see. Regal Robot killing it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Dude, this is a Tauntaun skull wall decor.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
actually,
yeah.
I like that better than the Mythosaur skull. That Tauntaun's badass.
Yeah, that's a Tauntaun's badass, right?
That's sweet.
That looks
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. By the way, Tom is coming back on in a couple weeks, so
Nice.
we get to pick his brain.
Sweet.
I was like, Tom, dude, you're gonna drop all this. When are you coming back on? He's like, 2 weeks. I'm like, okay. And if you think if this skull is too big for you or too big for your collection, you could also pick up a mini skull.
I've been meaning to pick up that Rancor skull too. Maybe
Yeah.
grab that and the Tauntaun one.
Yeah.
It was Joel
The-
Hazy actually 3D printed me a Tauntaun one to go in my Wampa diorama. It looks
Yeah.
really cool. But I painted it with snow and everything. But
Yeah, this looks cool, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I need to get that in the Rancor. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine having a nice collection of these, like mini skull.
Are they for sale yet? Those Tauntaun?
Not yet.
No, it's just a reveal.
Yeah, it's a reveal. Well, we'll get Tom on and we'll get it out of him. Get all that info out of him. Look at this. Okay. We thought having a Tauntaun, a life-size Tauntaun head was enough. How about a life-size Wampa head? Oh
and you'll
my god.
scare the hell out of all your guests when they come over.
Goodness gracious. It is the perfect size.
The abominable snowman.
The Tauntaun is a must.
Yeah.
What's up, JT? Also, guys, if you guys have 2 seconds out of your time, if you give us a like, that'd be awesome. So yeah, the Wampa, it's probably going to be out of my price range. It's too big. That's what she said, not to me. Yeah, right, John. Like you wouldn't get the life size.
No, I mean it's awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Flex. I know. Yeah, it's too big, right, Flex?
Dude,
too
it's
big and too rich for my blood.
Yeah, me too, man.
If you had to pick, though, would you do Tauntaun or Wampa?
Wampa.
I think I'd probably do Tauntaun.
See, I'm a Tauntaun. I would go Tauntaun.
I like mean Star Wars creatures,
Oh,
right?
he's
Like Rancor. Dude, imagine them doing a life-size Rancor head. Oh my gosh.
Dude, that would be crazy.
You know they will. I'm waiting for Tom to say, "Hey, we're gonna do a life-size Rancor head." What do I say? I'm a big Rancor guy. What do I say?
Cha-ching. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my wife, "Hey, by the way, we're gonna sell like the house." This looks good, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look at the teeth.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. Everything
Oh
they do.
man, I wish I won the lottery. Because imagine, Flex, imagine having a nice giant size like Star Wars man cape, and you had all these like life size busts hanging on the wall.
Oh, it'd be unreal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Dude,
that's
it.
if people were wondering, like, like, hey, PJ, what would you do if you won like the lottery? Oh, I'm making a night. I'm gonna buy a new house and have like a Star Wars dedicated room.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even buy a Lambo. You know how people buy? Oh, I'll buy.
I would have a dedicated wing, not just a room, the entire wing of the house. Like,
yeah,
it would be a museum.
Yeah, man. I would definitely have like an entire wing. Just
Eben has a life size Wampa head that Joel made from.
Damn.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
I didn't know Joel was making life size stuff, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Here is a life size Gamorrean axe.
Oh wow.
Wow. We gotta pick Tom's brain on this one.
Oh,
hey, I guess, by the way.
Hmm?
Do you remember we were backstage with Tom last time?
Yeah.
Hinting toward it, but he wouldn't tell us.
Yeah.
As soon as I said it, he just got quiet.
Yeah. Sean predicted it.
He's like, you better not say anything. I was like, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this one was based off the toy, right?
I'm not sure, man.
I think there's a different one that's like it's off the toy.
Oh,
I have to look that up. I think they're separate ones. Let me look.
That's cool and different. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I wonder if it's sharp, because if you have like an intruder in the house, it's like, oh, running straight for my Gamorrean axe. Right? Forget like your gun or anything, or shotgun. Just go for that Gamorrean axe. They'll be scared.
But it looks good though. I haven't seen it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Toy Bills. I'm hoping that Tauntaun Skull is similar in price to the original Mythosaur one. Regal Robots prices keep going up. Yeah, no, I hope so, because the Mythosaur one was like what, $250, so that was a fair price for that skull. Hoping it's around that price. So, all right, here's another one. You got a 1-in-1 prop replica Space Slug.
Oh yeah, it almost looks like a puppet.
You
got to put your hand into it, because that's basically what it was.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Hell yeah, I've been wanting to get that the Space Slug pen holder too, the pencil holder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow, that looks good.
That's cool.
That's different. Huh.
And here's the Gamorrean Guard bust maquette replica, if you guys were collecting. And Dave Carson is signing it too with
that's nice.
Yeah.
Little signature edition.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's all that Regal Robot has.
I like the Space Slug one. That's
Yeah.
I like that a lot, actually.
Also, I want to share Gentle Giant is also making this AT-AT.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Pair them up with the TIE Pilot one they have also.
Yeah. Oh, they have a TIE Pilot.
Yeah. That's the milestone one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not out yet, though, right? It's pre-order. Yeah, pre-order.
Yeah.
I don't even think the TIE Pilot one is out yet either.
Yeah. Imagine putting those two together. They look great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or putting that with like your helmet. I know, Flex, you do that, right?
Yep.
You get the Gentle Giant statue and then you pair it up with the helmet.
Yep, or a hot toy with the helmet or with the hilt, blacks.
You know,
I
was gonna sell my hot toy or my sideshow AT-AT driver, and then I've got the RS AT-AT helmet. I was lucky enough to be one of the 100 or whatever that got it, and I'm gonna pair that with it.
Yeah,
need to get a plaque for it, but do we know anyone that's been in the AT-AT driver?
Hey, ICCC is not done yet, so
dude, I know.
Maybe
this is the 1 year. I'm like, dang it. It's the problem is they moved it to October. I'm going to Florida in October, and it's like bringing the family, so I can't do both. That kind of screwed me on this.
But if you need anything, brother, I got you.
Yeah, I think I talked to Tony about getting Garrick's autograph for me. Yeah, the EFX.
Anthony's like, imagine that news report. Man fights off intruder with a Goomba.
Dude, that would be awesome.
EFX is coming out with, they did the Darth Vader helmet.
Yeah.
So they're doing a I guess, what do you call this? Like
the reveal helmet.
Reveal helmet.
Yep.
Anybody would pick this up?
Man, it would be awesome.
I have the EFX, A New Hope mask, and I have the reveal from Black Series, and
the Black Series one.
I'm content. I'm content with it.
Yeah, right? the Black Series one is pretty good.
Yeah,
right?
I'm content with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
This one's going to be expensive.
Yeah, this one will be expensive.
I bet you this one's $1,500 at least minimum.
See, you know what they should have done? They should have done the broken helmet from Kenobi. I think that would sell more than this one, in my opinion. Because you know what it is? It's the Hasbro had did theirs already, and it's cheaper. And it's going to be cheaper.
Yeah, but no one no one's done a screen accurate one though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the Hasbro one's amazing, but you know how EFX is. They're going to try to do it bigger and better, and no one's really done it. I get it, Hasbro's license, but like in the higher end collecting license, no one's ever done it. Like I said, I think this is going to be real expensive, and that's the one reason I would love to have it, but that's probably the reason I'm going to be out. It's like,
yeah. I don't know. I'm debating on this one. I'm not sure.
If they make it reasonable and do a little payment plan, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
See how it looks when it comes out.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So more things.
Playing catch up.
I know. There's a lot more, man.
Oh, we've skipped all the San Diego Comic-Con stuff.
Come to Papa.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this?
Oh, I love the pose.
Yeah, the poses.
Got Toto hiding down there. Yeah, I can't wait to see the paint job.
Exactly.
Paint job's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Flex, likey?
Oh yeah, a lot, man. It's awesome.
Sean?
Does it have a release date yet or anything or no?
Oh, I love it.
Is there a release date as far as like when it's gonna?
They haven't put it up for pre-order yet, so they're probably gonna paint it and then probably put it up for pre-order. If I had to guess, probably maybe towards the end of the year, they'll probably put it up for pre-order.
Yeah, but for when? 2026?
Nah, probably the end of the year. To get it probably next year. But it's all right. It's gonna be great. I do want to share this video that they put out. So this piece was sculpted by one of my favorite sculptors of all freaking time. This is Will Harbottle. Will Harbottle, if you guys just give you some examples of the things that he did. That Juggernaut back there, sculpted by Will Harbottle. Rogue, and he sculpted so many amazing pieces, non-Star Wars pieces, right? And I've always said that, like, man, I wish he would do Star Wars. And the fact this is his first piece, oh, bro,
Yeah,
it's a must-have. So one thing with him in the, why he's one of my favorite sculptors is that he's a very dynamic pose sculptor, right? So whenever he does these, especially this pose by Cad Bane, there's a reason, right? There's a story behind it. So with him, he's drawing his weapon up. So he's in that motion of drawing that weapon up and shooting. And for a fact that in terms of musculature, sculpt, and all that pose, it's going to be top tier. They say that Will Harbaugh is one of the top sculptors in the statue game.
Wow.
So he is. In my opinion, he is. He's up there with the Kuchak brothers. But man, this being his first Star Wars piece, it's a must. It's a must-have for me. It is absolutely a must-have. But yeah, I can't wait for it to be painted. Yeah, look at that, man. Yeah. And Sean, I know you work for a company. How cool is it to see it like unpainted, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. And then honestly, the coolest part's to see it when it's painted and just all put together. You're just like, wow, that's just crazy. Like it came from this.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I love seeing how it's made.
It's crazy. Like when you look at it, Flex, when you look at a piece like this, you're like, oh, it's all like resin. No, it's actually plastic, right? It's 3D printed, right, Sean?
It's resin.
It's resin. This one?
Yeah, it's like liquid resin. They'll do it liquid resin because we print on an 8K printer too, like a really big 8K printer, and it's all just liquid resin.
Yeah.
Because you can get more detail out of it, especially when you have like an 8K printer.
Yeah. Because the ones I've held, like the prototypes I've held, they're
it feels like plastic, but it's resin.
Yeah, it's resin. Yeah, it feels like plastic because I remember I was playing some with some at San Diego Comic-Con a couple years ago. So one of the owners of a collectible company is like, "Hey, PJ, play with this," and I'm like trying to put it together. And I'm like, "Hey,"
and I'm like, "Pay me enough for that."
What kind of collectible is this?
Show you running.
But yeah, no, it's pretty cool, man, to kind of see it like before it's actually painted.
The raw form, yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, it's badass, and I really hope that he does more Star Wars pieces, because if he does, oh man, our pockets are going to be hurting. So really cool,
beautiful piece.
Yeah, definitely going to get that. Let's see what else that they also revealed from Sideshow, which I'm really excited about, is Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Yeah, that's gonna be badass.
Yeah,
I love the base.
Kamigasi. Yeah, Harbaugh did Thanos on the throne, which sold out in like 10 minutes in Sideshow's website. Wow. It literally crashed Sideshow's website. Wow. One of that and probably the child, Grogu crashed Sideshow's website.
It did. It really did. It was shocking.
Really did. Yeah. This is Grand Admiral Thrawn. Wow.
Yeah. I love the base that it's on. Oh.
Yeah. Iconic pose from all the novels, right?
Can't wait to see it painted up.
Yeah. Hey, how about you, Flex? What's your thoughts on this piece, man?
Looks phenomenal, man. Yeah. And he's and Timothy Zahn is going to be at ICCC too.
Oh,
yeah, Super nice guy. I met him there a
Uh,
couple of years ago, Anthony and I.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, just a lot of great stuff, man. See, this is what's getting me excited about Star Wars. Some of these pieces,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Uh, it's like, oh man, I'm so excited to get these. And last announcement from Sideshow. Oh, I know it's the really poor resolution, guys, but this is like a picture. They
Mm.
had like that panel, and I was able to grab it from someone. But yeah, it looks like the piece is not sculpted. It's not fully sculpted. There's a lot of like mixed media.
Mm.
Mhm.
I have to see like how the portrait looks like. I can't really tell by this picture. But Sean,
Oh yeah.
oh come on,
Yes.
sir.
Well, as soon as the side, the portrait naturally. If the portrait's on point, sold.
Mm.
Payment plan done.
Yeah, man.
Like probably day one if they announce it and it looks what
Mhm.
like I'm hoping it's gonna look. I'll just do it day one and just start the plan.
And it's
Yeah.
what, quarter scale?
Yeah.
Quarter scale. It's
Wow.
gonna be good size.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How about you, Flex? What's your thoughts on this, man?
I'm with Sean. I got to see it first.
It's OT Flex. It's OT.
Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think.
Yeah.
Unless they
we're
really
hoping.
mess up on the portrait. If that portrait sucks, it's a shame.
I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be good.
I mean, if they're making that Obi-Wan look the way it
Hamill's
looks,
one of the hardest faces to get right, though.
Mhm.
Like we've seen so many different portraits of him that just were not right.
Mhm.
yeah,
So we'll see. We'll see. It's all on that. Like, yeah, the XM Studios, Luke, that I have behind me, it looks amazing. But also, he's got a helmet on and a
Mhm.
mat
Yeah.
and his blast shield. So
Mm.
yeah, I can't really tell.
yeah.
Yeah, no, what I was gonna say is that like yeah, this is writing on the portrait, right? If that portrait is phenomenal, sold.
Yep.
But look at that, like the side,
It's
it's
just
like
cool, man. It's just
yeah,
cool.
it's just like I'm trying to zoom in on it. Look,
It's
it's
very
like
different too.
is that like a real like the side of the X-wing there?
Yeah, it's the side of
Yeah,
the
and
X-wing.
it's side of the body.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
bro,
So
ladder and then
it's
that
the scene.
panel of the body.
It's the scene
bro,
from A New Hope when he was climbing up in there. He should have his glove. Yeah, he's got his gloves in his hand.
Mhm.
bro, just bro,
Yeah, that's what I'm
bro.
saying. If the sculpt's on point, done.
I say easy $900.
Oh, I think it's going to be more than that.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's big. It's not just it's a 12-inch or it's quarter scale, and you have like an X-wing and like I just want to see how they're gonna support it. You don't want it to droop or what. I'm just curious when it gets closer.
No, see, here's the thing too. I know always a lot of people question Sideshow with like, oh, it's gonna lean or this.
Oh no, they're gonna engineer it right.
Yeah,
They haven't really had anything that's failed like that.
yeah. I haven't seen anyone's statue like fail. And if it did fail, you look kind of see where that. I always try to deep dive into where this person lives. They live in like a really hot area. You have air conditioning, all that stuff. Those things factor in, and a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
people. So nah, but this
absolutely.
one, I have 100% faith in Sideshow that this will be done right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, me too. I'm
They've been
hoping.
killing it lately, so yeah.
oh yeah, man. See, one thing with Sideshow is that I think they finally realized that they gotta go back to the drawing board, like go back to what made them great, and is making a lot of these characters that we want to see, like Cad Bane, Grand Admiral Thrawn. They're doing all these like tertiary characters too that that a lot. It's not like they're mainstream characters that we're used to. But here's the thing too is that, and I encourage people that if these are the characters you want in your collection, go pick it up. You know why? Because it actually encourages Sideshow to make more characters like these. So I did speak to a Sideshow rep, and I was asking him, I was like, hey man, why don't you guys ever do this character or that character? And honestly,
And he said what? Because you're out of the game, PJ. So why?
no. Well, that's Hot Toys.
No.
In terms of Sideshow, they're like, well, no one buys them.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
People have been wanting Mace Windu. Why is the edition size
Yeah,
600?
he's still there. Yeah.
No, but why is the edition size so low? People have been wanting, oh, I wish they did a Mace Windu. I wish they did a Mace Windu. Here it is. Why is the edition size 600?
Yeah.
Right? And, Sideshow give themselves enough like room to where, okay, maybe 400 pre-order. We'll put 200 just in case for the people that want to pick it up last minute. But still, 600 is a low edition size.
Yeah.
So, that's why I'm like, okay, if you're if you want other characters to be made, you gotta support it, man. So, all right, let's move on. I do want to share Gabe's video on like EFX booth. Here is EFX. And Gabe, please do not demonetize us. Well, we're not even monetized, so yeah. So I do want to share his video. They're really doing some cool stuff. They're making this snow speeder. Anyone picking this up? Hello?
No.
Oh, Sean's away. How about you, Flex?
Nah.
I don't even know if there's a price on this thing. Did they say? No.
No, I don't think they make that announcement on the price.
Oh, okay. This one. Oh man. This looks good, but I don't know what's with the
base, man. Because
the heck?
they said that I guess when they went to scan it at Lucasfilm or whatever, that's how it is. The actual one is propped on a wooden stand like that. So you're just trying to make it as accurate as the real one.
Really?
In the studio, so they made it like that. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about they just make ATST and then take out, like, can they give us an option to not have that base?
I don't think so.
Oh, son of a gun. So
you like ruined it for me.
No, it's not ruining it for me, but it's just like, oh, come on. Like, I really want to have an ATST without it being propped up like that,
I know. To me, when they do that, it looks cheap, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you got some wood out of the garage because the poor thing's falling over. Like, I get it. You're trying to be screen accurate. Like, that's awesome. But it doesn't look good.
It doesn't present well, man.
It doesn't
not
present
good for
well.
the brand.
Yeah. How about this? How about you give us an option to maybe purchase a separate base so that we could stand it on that base and not have it on this, right? Be able to move that ATST, right? And then just put it on the top of a different base.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I like it. I love it. I need this ATST in my collection, but I don't know about that base. Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber from
that's sweet.
Oh man.
Yeah. Because I have the Disney one,
Mhm.
but this one's, of course, is going to be more accurate.
But one thing I like about this, about what EFX is doing, is that they're actually making stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I know it's been a while. They did anything, but yeah. What's this one? I think it's the dice that Han Solo puts on, right? Is that the dice?
Yeah, that's their dice.
Yeah.
And what's
that's
this
been
one?
out for a while.
Is this the Republic credits?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Here's the dark saber. Is that Rey?
Right.
Yeah.
We only saw it for a split second, but that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. But what's this though?
That
Sean,
what?
is it? I mean, like
So,
I know snow speeder, but is
so,
it like the?
so no. So this is a replica of the snow
Mhm.
speeder that they gave as like a gift to the employees, like an employee gift. So this is a
Oh,
replica of an employee gift,
oh,
and it
really?
came. Apparently, it came displayed this way to the employees with the black plaque and everything.
Mm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How about they just make a snow speeder for us?
It's a badass snow speeder.
Yeah. Would you get it, Sean?
That
Mhm.
or a badass snow speeder. I wouldn't
No,
get that. That doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
yeah. Why would I want to
Yeah.
get? How about you? You said Flex. You said you wouldn't get it, right?
Nah, like Sean, that doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
Now, if
All
that
right.
was like in a snow base and like, cool diorama, like, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Did they say how much the price point is for this ATST?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they talk prices on that. They're just showing what's
Well,
coming.
in New York Comic Con many years ago, they did have an ATST, and then it was had a nice base, and on that base is the dead Jawa.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
You
one.
remember that?
Mm.
Why? I don't know why they won't sell that base or that ATST.
Was it an Ewok or Jawa? That Ewok.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Jawa. Ewok.
Ewok. Yeah,
I'm
Ewok.
sorry.
Yeah, I was like, Jawa.
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, okay. All right. One last thing to talk about. D23 is upon us. Supposedly they're gonna announce Acolyte 2. I hope not. But anyway, they got some cool products that's being released or announced or released on D23. This one is the I guess the Darth Vader collection.
that's pretty cool. The box is playing music too.
Yeah, but it's the Disney sabers, right?
Yeah,
I
but
think
if you
you're the
collect them though, and you want to get each box set, I mean, this is a
yeah.
great one to have.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm tempted on this one. They also
I,
have this is the outer box of it.
oh, nice.
Mm.
Pretty cool, right? Let's look at the sabers. There's his saber. There's the Vader saber, and what's the other one back there?
It's
Is
got
that
the
his?
chrome. It's got a chrome emitter. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Okay.
They
Here's
don't. I
the
was gonna say
Clone
they don't
Wars.
give you any information on that. It's just the pictures.
Yeah. Here's the Clone Wars legacy lightsabers. This one has Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll pick the Vader one up, not the Clone Wars one.
Toy Bill says it's episode 2 Anakin.
Oh, episode 2 Anakin. Oh. All right. Interested. So, all right. Well, I think that's about it, guys. In terms of collectibles. Whew, that was
I'm sure we missed a few things here or there, but I think we
Did we?
covered most of it. Yeah, I think we just scrolled over a few clone troopers here or there, but it's just
There-
another clone trooper. Like
there's
I get
more?
it. People are excited, fives and echoes. But yeah.
Wait, there's more? There was more clone troopers?
Yeah, I don't think
Oh.
we talked about them last time.
I know we talked about Echoes and Fives.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Did we talk about Kit Fisto?
Yeah, I mean, a while back. I know. Well, here's some of the
Okay.
SDCC pictures. Here's Ahsoka. Hera looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually looks really good.
Yeah, that's
Oh, Shin.
Mm.
The tailoring looks good on that too.
I like how you being the tailoring looks good.
the facial expression is hers, definitely.
I don't know, man. Balin doesn't look right to me. I don't know.
Maybe it's it could be
The
the
lighting?
picture, the angle, the lighting, because his eyes seem. I bet you he's better looking in different light.
Okay. Anakin looks good, even though
Poor
he's got
Anakin,
the
he just looks lost. He looks like a lost puppy dog.
yeah. Hey guys.
Dur.
Like who rides a speeder like that? But anyway, Captain Enoch.
Uh,
Yeah, these are some cool looking figures from Ahsoka. Oh yeah, we'll talk about. I found the clone troopers. But see, to me, I'm just bored of the clone troopers. I know there's people out there that are like fanatics about it, but I don't know. There's Echo. I mean, imagine if you collected all of them, your collection must look awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I'm hoping to see someone's collection where they display it real nice and they have all of them lined up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's coming.
It's coming. I think that's it, guys. I think we covered everything.
So we made it a little over 2 hours.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No, it's a good way to start back.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'll show you some Gentle Giant stuff.
Flex, how much was Billy D's autograph? If you don't mind me asking.
It's not out yet.
Oh, it's not out yet.
No,
okay.
but we had Michael Havens on our show, and he stated, whatever it is out there, he guarantees that ICCC was going to be
cheaper. Yeah.
They don't add cost to what the talent is asking.
Yeah. Michael's always done that.
Here's Gentle Giant. Vader on the throne.
You know what I would love to see Gentle Giant do on these half scale busts? 6-inch busts.
Mm-hmm.
Lighted lightsabers. The base.
Oh yeah,
the bottom seems big enough where they can put it's electronics.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Plug in a USB in the back and just have that lightsaber light up. That would be hot, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But with them, one thing I love about them is that when it comes to creatures and troopers and aliens, they do a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
When it comes to like human characters, it's kind of hit or miss with the portrait.
Later RMD.
Yeah, but I think we covered everything, guys. Honestly, right? I just want to say,
Santino said there's a Captain Rex premium format.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, it's the one where he's flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that. That thing's sick.
Yeah, that thing's sick too.
It really is. That's like super sick.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the convention was cool. Sideshow was missing, right? Kind of would be nice to see people's reaction to seeing these collectibles in person. Hopefully they would rethink about coming back and doing a con again. I don't know if they'll ever will, because it's just expensive to do a convention, especially San Diego Comic-Con. I'm sure their booth rental it's expensive. So
yeah.
Plus the hotel rooms over there, guys. Oh my gosh, it's super expensive. You're talking about like $500-$600 a night.
What?
Yeah.
Welcome
to California.
Yeah, $500-$600 a night just to be close to the convention.
Yeah.
By the time you're done paying for 4 or 5 nights, man, you probably spend like $2,000-$3,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Flex from Rogue 5 Cantina. Please check them out every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Got anything going on this Sunday, Flex?
Oh man, we're all jumping back on like every other show that canceled last week.
Get back on, try to get back on the side.
Happy and eager to get back on.
Yeah, it's just crazy how everyone just kind of like just not.
I think they were exhausted from Acolyte. Everyone's like, "We need a break."
Yeah, I think everyone felt the pain of the Acolyte.
Power's out. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll be back next week. Back on our regular scheduled program every Wednesday night. We got some really cool guests coming your way. Tom is coming. He's coming back on the stream in a couple weeks. He's got some really cool things to share with us. So looking forward to that stream. But yeah, Sean.
Another one in the books.
Another one in the books.
That's it.
Yeah, Flex. Thank you again, man. It was a pleasure, man.
Pleasure's
always, man.
Always a pleasure to be home. Always a pleasure.
Man.
Glad to have you back on the show. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and may the midichlorians be with you guys always and forever.
Peace.
Peace.